Hello Cancer, and welcome to your May reading with Lighting the Way with Shayna. Apologies about April. I went on holiday and then landed up getting sick on a return, as did everybody, so there were no readings in April. But we'll go ahead and go into your May reading. So when this reading reaches you, it doesn't have to resonate just with May. It's timeless. It will resonate with you when you find it and when you need to hear the message. It is literally normally about 4 weeks from the point in which you have found the video as to when this will resonate for you. So we're going to start off first with your chakra card. These cards are beautiful chakra cards, and I'm using them to find any blockages in your chakras. Okay, I have just recently set up shop in our local gym. I am a Reiki healer, so I have been doing Reiki, and one of the practices that I do is with regards to your balancing of your chakras. So let's have a look-see for you, my lovely Cancer. Let's have a look, Cancer. Blockage for Cancer, please. Blockage for Cancer. Blockage for Cancer, please. Blockage for Cancer. There you go. Oh wow, determination. Okay, your card is determination. This is a solar plexus card. This is about having the confidence, determination to go forward with a challenge. You'll see the pictures of salmon swimming up the stream because they are determined to get to their breeding ground. Okay, so this is something, right now it's something that you are lacking. You are lacking the determination to go through with something, you know, to have to focus that energy completely to the end goal, to achieving that goal. So we're going to have a look at seeing how we can unblock that energy so that we can get you to the end goal. Let's have a look, see what Tarot has for you. So number 16 and 7, which is down to a 7. Yes, 7 is about lessons in learning. So let's see. This is for my lovely Cancers. Let's see, what message do we have for you? I hope you've been well, Cancer. Okay. All right, yeah. So your underlying energy is the Hermit. So you're currently undergoing something where there's a deep call to introspection, okay? It's asking you to look within, to go within, to find out what it is that you are wishing for, okay? Within the Hermit's lantern is the star, and the star is wishing upon the star, is dreams, having dreams and hopes and what we're wishing for. So I think this being at the bottom of the deck, it's asking you, okay, it's asking you, have a look at what it is that you want. Really, really look within yourself for that light. And when you find that light, you will then be able to unblock this energy, which is holding back and restricting you from being able to go forth with strong determination. Okay, you need to find that fire within, that fuel within. I'm a fire sign, so I know all about this, okay? I'm an Aries, but it's about igniting that fire within, finding the light, and then really being able to push forward, okay? That's the underlying energy. So let's see what Tarot has for you, my love. Okay, so we've got the Hierophant. So this is about commitment. You might be dealing with a Taurus, but this is about commitment. I'm not just talking about commitment in relationships. It could be. It even could just be commitment to your own growth, okay? Because the Hierophant is also my ascension card. So it's my spiritual development, my growth, my maturation card, about learning the levels of maturation, okay? It can also be about establishments, like formal establishment like the church, about any kind of hierarchy, structure, government, anything like that, okay? So that might be relevant for you in some way. But overall, it's looking for commitment, for you to commit to something from within. Really commit to something that inspires you, that lights your spark, and then to unblock that blockage on your determination to then follow through towards the end goal, to really commit to something. Okay, let's have a look and see what your challenge is. Yeah, your challenge, my love, is self-sabotage. 5 of Swords. Okay, the solar plexus is blocked. You're lacking in confidence, maybe self-confidence, or is it that the path is unknown and that is what makes it scary, and so you feel as if you're walking in the dark and you actually want illumination and you want the path set forth for you. The Hermit asks you to look to the star, and the star is an act of faith. Okay, we don't touch a star. It is up there. We know it is up there. Yet we dream for it. Okay, sometimes we cannot have the path set forth for us. We just have to take that leap of faith towards our dream. This here, as your challenge, is saying that there's some form of self-sabotage. Okay, you are sabotaging yourself for some reason, and we'll go into a little bit more detail, and We'll go into a little bit more detail, and I'll explain how we can actually work with this blockage. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, the base of the matter is the Knight of Swords. This is a very fast-moving energy, okay, but it's also very reckless. So this is somebody who moves too fast and is quite reckless, and then faces challenges as a result of moving too fast, not thinking, diving in the deep end, and then looking back and going, oops, I shouldn't have done that. So with that being at the base of the reading, and your determination being blocked in their self-sabotage, I actually think it's either calling for you to do that, to dive in the deep end and just see where the road takes you, or it's that something in the past, maybe this has happened, where you dove in the deep end, you went straight in, and unfortunately you weren't as prepared and set up with a structure. You know, the Hierophant is about structure, and you hadn't created a formal structure, and it failed because it's looking to the past. Okay, the Knight is looking towards the past. So I'm thinking there was something in the past where maybe you tried and it failed. And now it's like you're sabotaging yourself because you feel as if this is going to be a repeat of what happened before. Apologies about that disruption. Okay, so what we've got is the Knight of Swords is looking to the past, okay? When he looks to the past, as I said, there's a recklessness there, okay? So I feel as if something happened in the past that didn't succeed, and now, as a result, you're kind of sabotaging because you're feeling as if it's going to happen again. But the Hierophant is asking you that you can do this, have faith in your ability, but have it in a very structured way. So set up. The determination comes with these salmon. They know the path, okay? And but they don't know how fast that water is going to be flowing. They don't know the conditions of that water. They do not know the conditions of their path. They know the path, but they know that there's going to be obstacles along the way, okay? How much rainfall has occurred, and the heaviness of that water coming down is going to be different, yet they still take the journey, okay? Because they know that they're supposed to go on that journey, all right? You have everything that you need to go on this journey, my darling. I said, but you have to just give it a structure. Give it a structure and set it up with steps as you go, okay? Instead of just diving into the deep end. Let's have a look to the past. I think this is going to be significant. Yeah. Okay, in the past, there was a tendency, as I said, there was a recklessness, but there was also a tendency to hold back, to not invest. I'm seeing somebody who didn't invest financially. Okay, we cannot start a new project, a new business, without having some form of sacrifice. We have to invest in order to receive, okay? It's as above, so below. The universe, what you give is what you receive, okay? So if you were not really investing in the opportunity, it's likely that's why there was no return, okay? It's because you were holding on too tight to not investing either energy or finances into the project to allow it to then grow. Okay, sometimes we have to put in, and it can be quite a while before it starts to come out. Okay, and that's the point. Right, so let's have a look, see. Yeah, so the advice for your higher self, okay, this is your higher self, or the universe is actually asking you to adopt the energy of the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, as I said, this is caution. The Knight of Pentacles is the one knight that guaranteed gets to the end. Okay, but he moves steadily. Okay, he's not, look at the two different horses, I'll show you. Okay, so this was what happened in the past. There was rashness, this was too quick moving without having a plan, it was jumping in the deep end, okay? Whereas if you look at this horse, he's very steady, he holds the pentacle, the opportunity in front of him, and he really looks at it, and then he looks ahead as to see the direction he wants to go. So the advice from the universe is you can do this with a plan, okay? The Hierophant is having a structured plan, and the Knight of Pentacles is looking forward to the future, steady growth, one step at a time. Invest, return, okay? But the initial investment has to be there. You can't hold back from that initial investment. So the near future is the Five of Pentacles. So this is, as I said, there's this element of having to put the money in, okay? Yes, you're going to have financial lack. When you start a new project, a new business, there is going to be a little bit of like a financial lack before it then goes successfully, because you tell the universe, I want to do this, you put the money in, yes, you're going to feel the pinch financially, but then eventually the universe starts to then return on your investments, okay? And then we move away from this energy. So it's like you have to go through this Five of Pentacles to then get to the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is the return, okay? It's the financial giving and the returning. I think you have to go on this journey because there is a sense of lack right now as well. If this isn't financial, this can also be a sense of lack. Something lacking in your life, and it might be that you have this project within you that needs to come out, but you're holding it back, and it's creating a feeling of lack within you because you know the potential is there and you haven't been able to really bring it out and have the determination and confidence to bring it out into fruition. Yeah, so you are in justice, okay? This is your energy, justice. You're all about balance and fairness right now. Libra might be in your chart significantly, especially if it's in the business section, so look in your Venus. This is about balance, this is about fairness, this is about keeping things balanced. So put in, receive back, put in, receive back, okay? Don't go too fast, go steadily. The determination to follow through. There is something here, maybe even about a legal matter, awaiting a legal decision. Something about waiting for a legal decision before being able to go forward. In your environment, you have the High Priestess. Okay, so we've got divine counterparts here, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. This is probably the highest level of divine counterpart that you can have, the High Priestess and the Hierophant. And it is within your environment, okay? So this is somebody who is within your environment who is supposed to guide you. This person has come into your life for a reason, and they're supposed to guide you. Okay, you need to listen to this person who's got some very good advice for you from Spirit. If it's not a person, it's asking you to connect with your intuition. But it's in your environment, so I'm getting that this is a person. This is a person who's very intuitive, okay, very connected to their intuition, and they trust their gut and they go with the flow. It's sometimes also a spiritual or a psychic. This person is going to give you some pearls of wisdom. Again, I'm drawn to her headdress. She has it's like a pearl, okay? And I'm hearing pearls of wisdom. And then right above that, she's got the fruit, the tapestry of fruit, and the fruit is regarding your abundance. That's what I was drawn to on that card. So your hopes and fears. Yeah, I think your fear is making the decision. Your fear is to make the decision, to commit to this, to commit to whatever I'm talking about, whatever commitment I'm talking about, and have the determination to follow through with it. That's your fear. Do I make this decision? Do I make this choice? It's a leap of faith, as I said, okay? This person is blindfolded and in the dark. This is not, we've got 1, 2, 3 cards of being in the dark, okay? You do not know the path. You don't. Sometimes the High Priestess as well is the secret. It's called the cosmic secret. You don't know the path. You just have to walk the path of faith and towards the goal. So your outcome, oh wow, Page of Cups. So Page of Cups is the creative project, okay? If it's a project, this is the start. This is right, I'm doing it. I'm going to take the first steps towards my creative project, okay? That's what this card is saying. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take this advice, I'm going to heed this advice, and I'm going to go towards my project, but I'm going to take small steps, which is what the higher self is advising you. Small, steady steps, little steps towards the direction, okay? It can also be, this could be a romantic offer, somebody coming in with a romantic offer, or making a romantic offer. Very small, but sincere. It can also be my card of an apology, someone having to make an apology. Got those two confused. Let's clarify these for you, Cancer. You're in the split. One more, my darling. You need to release belief systems or your focus on toxic thoughts or patterns that just don't serve you anymore, my darling. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so you got the Devil at the bottom. It's definitely something that's just not serving you anymore, a thought pattern, okay? The self-sabotage, it's not serving you anymore. It's keeping you blocked on achieving your goals. Let's have a look at the Hierophant. Okay. So we've got the Six of Cups and the Hierophant reversed. Non-committal to some past relationship. If it's not a relationship, there's something about your past where there was a non-committed environment. An environment where very little commitment, and it's affected you, okay? It's almost like that's what's sabotaging you. It was something from within your childhood or with your past where there was a lack of commitment. Maybe it's a parental example that you had, where people, you know, within your family or your direct family, parentals, familials, that just never really committed to anything, to projects, to anything, and as a result you've kind of been brought up in that environment, and now you struggle with commitment. And I'm not just talking about relationships, okay? I'm just talking about generally committing yourself to a goal and achieving a goal and putting in the work. It's something about your past, okay? Something about your past there that's causing, you might have been brought up in an environment where people very much lacked ambition, lacked investment, lacked commitment, and that's why it's affecting you. Again, it could be relationships, okay? It could be past divorce, with parents and things like that. It could be that. You'll know which one it is. So let's have a look at the sabotage. What is the self-sabotage? The Five of Swords. Yeah. You had a communication with somebody. Okay, somebody communicated with you, a Queen of Cups energy. My Queen of Cups is somebody who's in the psychic, esoteric, very loving, empathetic, a light worker, a counselor. You had some communication with this kind of person, okay? But for some reason, there's the Five of Swords. It was, you sabotaged it. You sabotage something and now you regret it. You kind of look at it at night and it keeps you up at night thinking, you know, why did I sabotage this? It can be a loving communication, okay? It could literally be somebody who tried to express their love. Eight of Wands is communication and the Queen of Cups is love. It's the epitome of love. She is surrendering to love, but it's in your challenge. So it's almost like you are sabotaging this committed communication. Let's have a look at the Knight of Swords. Yeah, the cards are really sticky and quite resistant to come out, okay? So I take everything. When the cards are like that, sticky and resistant to come out, the Knight of Swords is looking to the past, okay? So this is your resistance to move on from the past. The reason I'm saying that is we have got the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is moving on, emotionally moving on from something of your past. You've got the Nine of Wands. This is you with your defenses up. The reason you're sabotaging this loving communication is because there's some form of defense barrier. You're a wounded warrior. You've had a lot of pain in the past and now you protect yourself. But remember, we build our walls too high. We don't allow others in. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Bridgerton. Everybody's all about Bridgerton at the moment, and I'm thinking about, our walls are too high. But it's that energy, okay? Yeah, Temperance is in reverse. There was a sense of impatience in the past. There was a sense of impatience, okay? Temperance, you didn't temper yourself. I'm getting tempers, okay? Tempers flared. There was no patience within this relationship in the past or the situation with yourself. There was no patience with another. There was no patience. It was very impatient and very rash and very quick. And decisions were made in a very quick and rash and reckless way. Why is the Four of Pentacles in the past? Yeah. A loving relationship, holding back. Not only a loving, okay. It doesn't have to be a relationship, an intimate relationship, okay? It's a partnership. And it was holding back from a partnership. An opportunity for fairness, duality, and an opportunity for something tangible. And for some reason, it wasn't taken. It was held back. There was a stubbornness to go forward. Let's get advice. Why is the Nine of Pentacles as advice? Yeah. Death and rebirth. This is an awakening card. Okay, this is about moving forward steadily with your growth and with your awakening. Ending a cycle that no longer serves. Remember, we had the devil at the bottom of this clarifying deck. Ending a cycle that no longer serves. Okay, because, do you know, I think there is unhappiness. there is a sense within yourself as, why can I not find my happiness? Because that's something that needs to transform, something that you need to release from your past. There's no equal give and take. I think it's almost, I'm getting a sense of, I need to do everything myself. You know, when you've been hurt and you've been wounded and sometimes abandoned, we then feel as if we have to become completely and utterly self-reliant and independent. All right, that's the 9 of Wands energy. But when we do that, we almost don't allow a reciprocal give and take relationship to come in, or situationship, or business. It's like we say to the universe, I can do it all myself. Okay, and then and the universe is asking you, there's a level of unhappiness because we need to open ourselves up to receive. To receive is part of the exchange of partners, of a partnership, and there's a reluctance to do that. Let's look at your 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. King of Cups upright. This is you, my darling. This is your energy, okay? Cancerian energy. And you are feeling lack right now. You are feeling, this is clarifying your 5 of Pentacles, okay? So you are feeling a lack. Something is missing. I'm missing an opportunity. I'm missing the financial funds. I'm missing something just within yourself. And then you've got the Justice in reverse. You feel that something was not fair. Something is not fair. I have to say it as it's coming in. I'm getting a real mentality of lack mentality. I don't have enough to do this. I don't have enough to go there. I don't have enough. You have enough. You can do it. I don't have enough. And that is what's blocking this determination. That is what's blocking this flow towards your goal. That is your self-sabotage stopping you from moving forward. It's this lack mentality. Let's see what the Justice is, because that's Justice reverse there. So it's that's what you're feeling towards yourself. And then we've got Justice upright. Let's see. Why are you at Justice? Yeah. You were given an opportunity, a fair opportunity, a just opportunity, but you wavered. You juggled. Okay? You weren't too sure, so you juggled the decision. And I think underneath is the 4 of Swords. There was a disconnect as a result. Like a healing and a disconnect, and it's almost like going into a thinking, but then by going into the thinking and the disconnect, you moved yourself into the 5 of Swords, which is the self-sabotage card. Let's see your advice for the High Priestess. Advice for the High Priestess. Yeah. So this, as I said, in the High Priestess is a person in your environment. Someone, it can be a psychic, it can be someone that follows the intuition. 10 of Pentacles and the Devil in reverse. This person is following their intuition and they're giving you very good advice, pearls of wisdom. And the advice that they're giving you is towards the 10 of Pentacles. It's the opportunity to move towards financial abundance. Okay, there's nothing toxic. The Devil is in reverse. This person's intentions are growth and legacy towards the 10 of Pentacles. There's nothing toxic in it. They have very good intentions for you. By releasing your toxic patterns of your past, letting it die, you can invite the 10 of Pentacles into your life. But in order for that to come into your life, you have to have the strength and courage to take that step. What's your hopes and fears with the 2 of Swords? Yeah. regret. There's a sense of regret, and then there's an apology. A decision here that I made, a feared decision that led to regret and guilt, and then an apology. Let's see what the Page of Cups is as the outcome. Oh, I love tarot. So I said the card that comes after the Five of Pentacles is the Six of Pentacles. I said you have to go through the Five of Pentacles, the lack, to then and invest and put your energy into something, and then the universe will come back and bring you a gift. Okay? That's what the Page of Cups is. It's that new opportunity, the creative opportunity, and it's a gift. It was a gift from the universe. And the gift will move you away, Six of Pentacles, from, this was at the top, but away from this Five of Pentacles. It was at the bottom of the deck. This is on the top. So you got Six of Pentacles and Six of Swords, moving away from difficulty towards calmer waters, and at the bottom of the deck you've got the Five of Pentacles, which is a beautiful progression. You are going to close the cycle. There is an opportunity, creative opportunity coming in for you. You should take it. Okay? Right, I'll close this reading for you with some advice from the elementals. Drop your mask and trust that what happens will help you move forward. Drop your mask and trust that what happens will help you move forward. Someone wants to help you. Think of who it might be and initiate contact. Someone wants to help you. Think of who it could be and initiate contact. Six of Pentacles. That's the help coming in to help you move forward. Love and light. I'll see you next month.